This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and that will lead to a second down. Now here's the longtime star in the league, Zeke Elliott. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4, Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing is Rush. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. Man in motion is Brown. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll send a tight end in motion. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. Third down, 3 to go. Set. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Going to start this on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get it to the 37-yard line.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Again, here's Zeke. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Elliott.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and a yard. They'll run it here with Zeke. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll give it to Elliott. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop them.
2nd down and 8. Throwing is Rush. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Rush. The open man is Tolbert. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have 3rd down coming up.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now Elliott. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down. Up to the 45.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On the ground, it's Elliott. He'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Rush. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. First down, Dallas. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
On first down, it's Hurts. And that ball incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Tiger swamp. Hey!
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On third down, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for an Eagles first down.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Good, set. Sixty-three. Hey!
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Hurts to throw. We'll try to set up the screen here with Shipley. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Barkley, and he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Great, set. Stand.
Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
3rd and goal for Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And now it's 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Elliott. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
It's a first down run with Elliott. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That stop made by Byron Young. Here's a 2nd and 9. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Hurts to the air on first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts will try it again. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive lineman like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Second and goal. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will dive into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdown number 50 for him on the season. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's Ruck. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. It's second down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. by Saquon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
No touch that.
Dotson, the man in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9.
Great, set.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurt. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. A run here right side with Elliott. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Zeke. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
Throwing is Rush. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing is Rush. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
No touch.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
No touch that. No touch.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, 73. No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
No touch that. No touch.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Yeti. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he will score. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Rush. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Byron Young that time, getting in there to bring him down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rush to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. Not much there. He'll get this down inside the 40.
Great, set. Miami. Don't touch it.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Cowboys have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Don't touch it.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Great, set. Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch it.
To throw is Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
King, Phil King, Phil King. No touch.
Here's Barkley. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd and 2.
No touch that. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Rush. He's going to dial up another deep ball. To the 20. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Now, Rush. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
On gain of 9, brings up 3rd and
1. Alpha. No touch.
And they'll throw here with her. Will be trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
63, 63, 63.
Now Hurts. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. But it looks like the Eagles are able to corral it, so Philly will retain possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Hurts now. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And he's in. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it. Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears.
Big opening up the middle. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up.
Great.